Hello, everyone, and welcome to Wingcat Sports. It's our Lions post game. The final score of today's game: Lions 42, Panthers 24. I was half right with my original prediction of 42-7. Right, Panthers scored more than 7. They got 24 on the Lions defense. Lions defense still look good today, though.
They look real good, yeah. I mean, for it's getting to be reality instead of that feeling of same old Lions is going away. Because people like me, these are the games we fear, the games that the Lions used to play down to, and they've been taking care of business lately. I mean, they took care of business today. It's that simple. Team that wasn't as talented as them, that they were expected to beat badly, and they did.
Yeah, they they stopped Bryce Young for the most part. He did have an okay day, but not an amazing day. He was 25 for 41, 247 yards, 3 TDs to 2 interceptions. One of those interceptions being from Aiden Hutchinson right on the line. That was a pretty good interception. Good play he made there, one-handed, pulled it right out from the tight end right there and almost ran it back. He looked like he hurt his knee on the play, so we'll see what happens throughout the week. Maybe they'll rest him a little bit. I know he did play later in the game, but they might need to rest him a day or two to get that knee feeling better.
Yeah, it was an incredible interception. He's got great hands. Somebody said he has the most defensive or interceptions from a defensive lineman in a 2-year period.
He is I think he's the first, like the fourth NFL player to record 10 or more sacks and 4 interceptions within their first 2 seasons.
Wow, that's amazing.
He is up there. They didn't do great today. Well, as great as they usually did against the run. Carolina did run a little bit on them. They almost got 100 yards today, but they didn't run on you like they did last year, which was the big thing that people worried about this game.
Right, and we won the turnover battle, which is always. I mean, it's hard to tell. People want to say, "Hey, I still don't think the Lions are an elite team." But I think they're a very good team, has potential to be elite. And because like I said, 3 turnovers today, you ain't gonna win a game when you're struggling with a rookie quarterback. And
Yeah,
we did take care of business. We made some nice plays. I love that little flea flicker, whatever that was.
the double flea flicker.
The double flea flicker to Laporta. That was a pretty awesome play. But that just shows you, I don't know if we could do that against the 49ers or the Eagles. I think their defense is just too good to do something like that.
Goff had a really good day today, though. He was 20 for 28, 236 through 3 TDs, and I believe he also ran one in on top of that. So he did pretty good today, stat-wise. Same thing with the running game, 159 yards. David Montgomery, over 100 yards again today.
Yep.
Not as many carries, though. He only had 19 compared to his 32 last week. Craig Reynolds had a couple really, really good runs at the end of the game. He had 52 yards. And then Goff averaged 0, but he did have that one rushing touchdown today. So the running game came out also today and was pretty good.
The thing that Montgomery's giving you is just what you're going to get every week. He's very solid and consistent, and he had that one really good run today. But so far he has been a big plus on the team, and hopefully Gibbs can start coming on, and then you're going to have a great tandem.
Yeah, they were able to get by Carolina. They scored 42 points without St. Brown and without Gibbs. So your 2 top guys on your offense really are up there. They were able to go without. You're out with without your top receiver at least, and then Gibbs.
Right. The only thing about the offense, J-Mo really didn't do anything.
He had 1 catch, I believe, today. If I
dropped an easy
2.
One, could have been
2 catches for a yard today. So it wasn't the best start for him, but he also wasn't going to be in the game that much. He did have one. He had 1 bad drop today.
Real bad drop.
And hopefully he can get past that, get the rust off. He has the rest of the year to prove himself, and we'll see what happens as the year goes on. There's really no pressure on J-Mo performance-wise because you got St. Brown and you got Raymond and Reynolds both performing well, and Laporta.
As long as we can keep winning, those players like Campbell and J-Mo can come along as slow as not as slow as they want, but because Campbell's starting to play better. but they don't have to be rushed into any kind of
No,
thing.
they don't have to be rushed into anything. And even a win like this is the first time the Lions have been 4-1 to start the year since 2011, and we're heading towards a really, really good path with the teams you're facing ahead of you. At least the next game, right? You have Tampa lining up. They moved the time up to 4:25, a little bit of a later game, and there's no reason you shouldn't beat them. There is no line yet for who is favored. I'm going to assume though, going into that game, it will be the Lions.
Well, I would think so, but it's going to be. I think it's going to be a much tighter game. Baker Mayfield's on a hot streak right now. They're going to have 2 weeks to prepare for us, which I'm sure they're going to do. And I think, not that we won't win, but this is going to be a bigger challenge, which is good. We played Baltimore the following week after that. So we need a little bit of, maybe we need a little kick in their teeth. I don't want to lose the game, but
there is a very good chance, depending on how well you play the next 3 weeks, you go into your bye with 1 loss. There's also a very good chance you go into your bye with 3 losses. There's a chance.
Who do they play after Baltimore?
The Raiders.
We should
at home.
We should beat the Bucs and we should beat the Raiders.
So
I think that we should be at the worst 6-2.
Yes,
that's what I think we should. I would be disappointed if we were anything.
Depending how we play the Bucs will depend on my thought about the Ravens game, because Lamar did struggle. It looked like a little bit today from the highlights I saw.
I don't think Baltimore is unbeatable.
But Baltimore is not
willing
unbeatable.
to take a loss there if we beat both the Bucs and the Raiders. I think that's not going to upset me losing to the Ravens, because they're considered by some to be the best in the AFC or close to it.
Yes, so
I don't agree with that,
but it is time to actually start feeling a little bit better, even if you feel the same old Lions are still around. You started the year better off than you have in past years. 2011 wasn't a magical year for us, but being more than 12 years, every single game, some weird records being broken by the Lions. That hasn't happened in 40, 50, 20 years.
This is a different team. This is not same old Lions. Not saying we're going to win the Super Bowl, but as we've stated many times before, I think it starts at the top and it is trickled down to the bottom, and it's an organizational change for the better to a team, to an organization that wants to win.
Yes,
and we haven't had that in decades.
So yeah, it's going to be a fun year, it seems like, as we continue on. And if they can keep on winning like this, you expect to have a home playoff game. But
wouldn't that be great if we could go somehow? That would be the only thing that I think would, if we could somehow do that, getting ahead of ourselves, play the Eagles at home or be able to play the 49ers at home. It's not impossible. It's not impossible. And that's what we'd be shooting for, because we would have far better chance of beating them at home than we would.
Yes. And the crowd has been there for every single home game so far. They have affected the game. And I know continuing on through the year is still going to be sold out. It's already sold out online. Tickets are up high. I think it's $160 for the cheapest ticket right now for any game.
Who would you rather, getting ahead of ourselves, so if that scenario ever happened, if you could have, would you rather play Philly at home or the 49ers?
49ers.
Me too. That's an easy
no offense to Brock Purdy, but I think we could handle Brock Purdy better than we could handle Jalen Hurts.
So if we could be number 2 and the 49ers could be number 1, I think that would be great. And it would set us up.
Well, you want the 49ers to be the wild card. You want Seattle to win their division.
No, I want 49ers. That ain't going to happen. 49ers are going to win their division.
Or you're going to have 49ers be the third team. You either have a wild card or the
team, and us to be the second, and Philadelphia can be the third.
That we would play Philly at home then.
Why would we play Philly? I want to play Philly at home.
Well, okay, so you want to play? I say we play San Francisco. I feel you can handle Brock Purdy more than you can Jalen Hurts. But I think we could
handle Brock Purdy in San Francisco. Oh, I don't think we could beat Philly in Philly. I don't think.
But
maybe.
With that being said, right, if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, share the video. And until next time, hope to see everybody soon.